here we have notification. So we're going to implement notification, how we can handle notification in our phone. I think everybody have actually get notification in your device. So how to implement notification so that we can easily access it in our Android phone. So the contents are the notification, what me myself, and you create the notification channel, and also creating how we'll talk the concept of notification channel, and we'll see how we can create the notification channel. And we'll create also notification once we create the notification channel, and we'll get into the tap action and when action on that notification bar, and how we can deliver notification and how we manage these notifications. So notifications here, where the message will display to the user outside the regular app UI at the top of your app bar, or here it come up with a small icon, and also the title for that specific notification and the detail of text. So this is the notification we appear in our app. And so notification, it's by self, it's a system notification, right? So it's the system API. So we just use that API to create our notification. So Android issues a notification that appears as an icon on the status bar, and to see the details, you just you can open the notification drawer, and you can click on that drawer to see the detail about that specific notification. And here in the notification, I think it's also applicable in Android version of 8, what we call the Oreo, right? This API level 26. So the core name is Oreo, I think, and it's also only applicable in this API level and higher. And also you not notification applicable in everywhere, but this app bar here, the app icon badge is only applicable on this API level and higher. And new notification will be displayed as a color here badge, and also known as notification dot on the app icon. And you can just long press on the app icon to see the detail about that specific notification. So there is one thing here, notification channel. And when you create the notification, this is also applicable in the Android API level of 26 and higher. It used to create a user customizable channel for each type of notification to be displayed. Before this Android version of 8, there is no notification channel actually. The notification because once this new channel version were created on the higher version of Android 8 and the higher version, because if we only have one channel for our notification, when the user block that channel, we will not receive any kind of notification. So instead of that, we will have separated notification channel for each app, so that we can block that notification, and we can just stop from receiving that notification. So we can have more than one notification can be grouped in one channel, and also we can set some notification behavior like sound, light, and vibrate, and so on. And also it's applicable, apply to all notifications in that channel. So we may have many channels in one notification. And this also I talked about is introduced in Android version of 8, or what we call API level of 26 and above, and all notifications must be assigned to a channel starting from this Android 8 version. And your notifications if you don't specify the channel, so your notification will not be displayed. And for the apps targeting lower than this Android 8, so you may not need to implement the notification channel for your app. Okay, so once notification channel, you can, if you apply the notification channel in your app, you can see this in your app settings, so that you can easily allow, or you can easily tap the allow icon so that you can receive notification from that specific app. So to create a notification channel, the first thing here, we use the notification channel instance. And once we use this one, you can specify the ID for that specific notification within your package. And also you can name the title for your notification. So what notification is this, from what kind of app, and what it's targeting for. And also you can use the importance level. This one is something, since you can have multiple notification in this channel, so you can set the importance, the notification importance level. So you can have high or low or default. If you make it high, so you can you always receive this notification than other notification which found from the same channel. And so by default, you can use the constant importance level of default, so that it will receive notification based on the channel where you create. So importance level here is also only available in Android 8 and higher. So you can set the intrusion levels like sound and visibility for all notifications posted in that specific channel. The range is about from none to high, and but the default one is importance level high, the medium one. And to support the lower version of Android, you set the priority level. So also there is a way to call this one is for the Android version of 8 and above, but for the lower than this of API level of 26, you can see the priority level. So this one will determine how the system displays the notification with respect to each notification what we found in our Android. So you set that one by using set priority method for each notification, and its range is the same way we priority minimum to maximum. So you can use this set priority method, and you can pass the priority level. Okay, once we are done with the channel, creating the channel for our notification, we can easily create the notification. So we use notification, the notification compat builder class, so to specify different detail about our notification. Like we may have ID for our specific channel. We can specify the title. We can specify even the image for as an icon for our notification. Also, we can specify the description detail. So this all stuff will be listed in our using this notification compat builder class. So these are some of the contents that we have to set when we create notification. It's also necessary and required. There are also others, but now the left one is not necessary to implement to set, but these are the most and required one. The first one is we have to set the small icon, so that one will be set by using this set small icon method. So here you can see on this notification, this is the icon set for this specific notification. And once we set the icon, you can also have to set the content title. So here you can see you have been notified. So this is the title for this specific notification. And the next one, you can also set the body of the text for this specific notification. What is the text message for this notification? So to do that, you can use this set content text method to specify this notification message. Okay, this is the way, the code, how to see the notification contents. You use the notification compat builder object, and you pass the application context, and you pass the channel ID. This is only for if you are targeting to API level of 26 and above, or Android 8 and above. If you plan to your notification to work on this Android version, so you have to specify the channel ID here. If you don't need to do this one. If you are targeting for Android version below 8 or below 8, so you don't need to specify this one. And you specify the small icon by using this method. You specify the icon where we found from drawable or any place, and you can also say the content title, and you say the content text here. So the message will be displayed for that specific notification. Okay, so to implement the tap action and action button for your notification, so that when the user will click that specific notification, to do that, you use an intent here. So every notification must respond, right? So when the user will tap or that specific notification. So usually we use launching an activity in your app, right? So whenever you receive a notification like Tabo or any Alipay notification in your app, whenever you click on that specific notification, it will open our app, right? It's open our launching activity that found in that specific app. So you define this by using the content called set content intent method. So you use this intent method so that it will open whatever the you specified activity, and also you can pass the intent wrapped in this pending intent object. So we'll get into this in the practice part. Oh, what you mean? Oh, this the part, the intent wrapped mean here we may have a notification before, right? So it means when you fire your notification, you may have another notification in our app bar. So if we already have a notification in our app bar, like we have a notification in our app bar from Alipay app. So if you are now getting another notification in our Alipay app, so instead of receiving new notification, we can just wrap the one we have before. So it means like update the notification what we already have. Can you get me? So we may have another notification from that specific app. So instead of firing another additional notification, we just update that specific notification by using this pending intent. So that's why we use this pending intent object. Do you get me? Or okay, so that is the meaning of wrapped here. So you can specify this by using the constant. So to update that specific notification instead of creating new one. If you already have a notification in our app bar, so that you don't need to create new notification. So you just wrap that one, and with the update information, well, you can pass the update information for that specific notification instead of duplicating the one we have. So a pending intent here, you just use the description of our intent and target action to perform with it, and you just give this pending intent to another application to grant it to the right to perform the operation when you specified if the user app by yourself. So you can specify to which application you want to open, or what you want to perform. Any operation you can specify using this pending intent too. So in this pending intent method takes about 4 arguments. The first one, the application context, and also the request code. Here, the request code is some integer value. It's okay if you pass an integer value. You can just give it an integer value, but it's better to not use 0. If you use 0, this pending intent will not fire any notification. So you can use any number other than 0. And so the intent to be delivered, so which activity to be popped up when you pass this, when the user will click on this notification. And also this is the pending intent flag, so that to determine the system handle these multiple pending intents from the same app if you already have. Okay, this is the way we create our intent. We already seen this intent what it means and what the use of intent. This one is explicit intent. So now we are firing our notification from this specific application again to open this main activity. Okay, so when the user click on that notification apart from the notification drawer, it will open up our main activity. So that is what it means, this one. And the next one, we create the pending intent. So this one will take a specific notification content and the notification ID, the activity context, and then at the finally here you can see pending intent, the plug here, the constant here, update the current. So if you already have a notification from the same app, instead of firing this with another notification, you just update the one we have before. That's what it means here. So the next one is to set the tap action on your notification. You use the set content intent, so that and we pass the notification intent here we created. So it will open up this one when we click our notification. Okay, also it's possible to define the expandable notification in your notification implementation. So the way here, you may have a notification that have been two main layouts. So that we have the one we already seen is the normal way. So we can, that one is already the default. Also, we can have expanded way. So expanded view notification were introduced in the Android version of 4.1. and they use them this to specify the more, if you have more space and if you have more text of data to be displayed in a notification. And if you want your user to give more attention to your notification, you can use this expandable notification. So here you can see the example of this. This is the one we have seen before. Now here you can have multiple notification with many texts here. So you can use this format of notification if you have a lot of text to be displayed, and it fits more text than the standard view what we have here. And it uses about, this is the helper class. So for this expandable notification, you use a big text style so that it will display a lot of contents that you already have. Also, you can use big image here. Let's say we didn't use the any image over here. So to apply this big image in your notification, you use a big picture style instead of this builder. We already used builder, right? So notification compare.builder class to specify notification by default. But for such kind of notification, you use this big picture style. And also media, like to develop an app that related to this music player, you can have here, right? So the album may come up with the image. So you can you specify this by using media style so that you can specify the image for this specific notification too. Also, there are multiple options so that you can use. So to set your style of the notification or for your expandable notification that appear, you can use this helper class we already talked about, this big picture style, and you can specify the picture that you have. You can pass this object. This object may be the object that contains your image, and then you pass the content title. So the same way we pass the content title, here you use big instead of set content title, we use set big content title. So to deliver the notification, we already have seen, we prepare our notification and create our notification channel and so on. So now we can deliver our notification. So to deliver our notification, we have about 2 things to do. The first one, you use the notification manager. So for our layout, you use layout manager. For alarm, you use alarm manager. So for the notification, we use this notification manager class to deliver the notification. So this class, we create the instance of this class and we call this notify method to deliver the notification. Actually, this notification manager, it's a system service, right? So notification is a system service. So we just use this notification manager and deliver by this notify method using this notify method. So this is the way to specify our notification manager. We have an object of notification manager here, and we typecast this specific service. This notification is a system service, so we can use get system service and what kind of service we want. We want to have a notification service. So Android system will easily access the notification from the API what found inside. So this is the way to specify our notification manager. Now we can just use this notification manager object and call the method called notify. So it will notify our notification by using the specific ID and the notification where we created. Okay, so this is our notification related thing. To manage notification, you can update your notification by changing or adding some of its content. Also, you can handle some issues like to update some parameters using your builder, and you use this notify method to pass the same notification ID so that you can accessing this specific notification that you already have. So if your previous notification is still visible in your notification drawer, so the system will update that specific notification. If the previous notification has been dismissed, so the new notification will be delivered. So here to cancel that specific notification, you can use this cancel method and you pass the same ID that you used to create that specific notification. So it will cancel that specific notification by using this the same ID. And to also the better way to design your notification is your notification should contain some relevant information, right? So it should be something essential for the user. So because if your app sends like too many notifications, then user will disable your app notification, and also if even it will they may uninstall that app. So it's better if you just notify for relevant information, and also it should be something timely, right? So you should notify them when the content is very useful for them, and the content should not be very long. So it should be better to use something short and use some few words as possible to notify to target what you want to notify them, and so that the user will use your app notification and so on. So this is some guidelines when you design your notification. Okay, let's see the example part for this for implementation part for this notification content. So we can now create our own let's close this, and we can create new app, so we can use at the very top here. But instead of using on here, we can create a new app, maybe new project. Let's name it to day 7 app. Let's close this one. Okay. Now here, let's create our resource, maybe button to fire this notification. So we can go to our main activity and we can create a button here. So let's change this layout to something relative layout, and we can use this. We can use some text here. We need this. Okay. Something 30, and we can use the padding from top. I think I can speed this so that I can see maybe about 10 dp. Should be small letter, and I can set that one to center horizontal to true, and that I can see the ID for this title, and that's left. I think it's okay. So now we create a button for our notification. We can give the width to take everything what we have here. So you can take my parent, and the head should be wrap content. Okay, so now the head should be wrap content, right? So it's okay to use this one too. And then we can specify the text for our notification. Open notification, and we now what's left here, we set the width to match parent and the head to wrap content, right? So this one, the width should be wrap content. The width or the height here should be wrap content. So it is appearing here. The width wrap content is okay. The height, also we can say this one to wrap content, and we can set this one to below of our title, and we can make it to center horizontal too. And we can give the margin from top about 30 dp. Okay, now we can set the on click for our notification. Let's say open notification. So we have to create this method inside our we have to create this method in our main activity. Okay, now here we have to create some services to specify notification manager, and we have to create the notification channel. This one will target for the API level of 26 and above. And the first thing here to do is to if our Android version is above 26, so we have to specify the notification channel, right? So we can use if condition here to get the specific Android version, the SDK version, and if it's above 21, above 26, so that we can specify the notification channel. If it's not, so we don't need the notification channel. So we can use if condition. And I think there is a way to find the build version, build dot version. So build dot version dot the SDK. That I think SDK constant int. If it's greater than or equals to the build again dot version and the core name, right? So code, what the core name here for the Android version of API level 20, Android version of 8 or API level of 26 and above is what we call Oreo, right? So we can name it that one to O. Since our Android core name is based on their alphabetic order, so we only have one version for this O. So we only have Android version of 8, so we can specify that one by using this or later. So we can now implement the notification channel inside this loop. The first thing we can use notification channel, notification channel, right? So we use channel, and now we create channel, and we can now pass the notification ID and related things. So first thing to pass the notification ID so that we can say something _1 and the ID, and what the next one is the title for our notification. Hello world, and you can pass now the importance level. So we can define that one here. So we can say importance and give the notification manager. So we need notification manager here, right? So we use the notification manager and get the importance of anything what you want to this specific notification. So we have an option of default, high, low, max, min, none. So we can go with by default, and we can pass that specific notification here. So we call importance. So once we created our notification, the next thing to do is to set the description for our notification. So we use a channel object here and set description. And the description here was to display hello everyone, today will be our final day of this workshop. Okay, now we specify the detail for our the description for our notification. The next thing is to use that specific notification manager, and we need notification manager to specify this channel to our notification. So here we have to create inside here we have to create the notification manager. So we use the notification manager, and we can say notification manager. That means we can use the system, get the system service. Okay, so the system service, and what the service we want to context and cloud and notification service. So we want notification service from our system. I think we need typecast here. Yeah, we need typecast here to notification manager. Once we done this, to create our notification, we use this notification manager object and create notification channel, and we pass the channel where we created. Okay, this will help us to give the notification on Android version 8 and above. So if our Android version is below this, so we will continue with our default one. So the default one here is we first create the intent, right? So that when the user click on that specific notification, so we have where to go our where the app, which component our app should open. So to do that, we just use the explicit intent. Let's say I1 is equals to new intent, and we pass our path or source, which is this. Currently, this main activity, and we want to open. We don't have any other activity, so we can use the activity what we already have, main activity dot class. So we already seen what mean this intent and how we can fire this intent from the same app. Okay, once we created this intent, the next thing is to use the pending intent. So the pending intent will use this our intent what we created, and also we pass the ID, use this one, and we use the pending intent and get activity. So we will use this pending intent, and it will get the activity. We pass the context, and we pass the request code here. Also the same way we can use one, anything different from 0, and we use now the intent where we created. So I put here I1, and we pass the flag for this, so we can pass anything here. 0 is also okay. Once we're done, we now build our notification. We already built our notification for Android version of above 8. So we need to specify notification below those Android version. So we use notification builder compat, I think. Notification builder. I think this notification compat, I think. Notification compat, and I'll specify the builder object. So builder, and we name it to maybe notification builder. And now we will get to notification builder, and we pass the object here, and now the channel ID, right? So we can pass the channel something. And once we create this builder object, this builder object will help us to identify each data, what the data, like the title, the description, the related things. So this one is for Android version 8 and above, but for the below, you have to specify using this builder object. So we use notification builder, and we set small icon so that we can our notification will come up with the icon. So for now, we can use any drawable file, but we go with the Android default icons. Android. So I go R drawable. So, and I think we have speak now, button speak now, or any icon we can access them, and we use this icon as our notification. And the next thing is we need to specify the content for our notification. So we use the notification builder again and set content. So we not use the set content intent, instead set content text here. And we will pass the text. So we can say again, hello world. And next, what's left, we need to specify the auto cancelable. If our notification can be cancelled when the user tap or something, you can use something auto cancelable thing. So to do that, I think we can specify here we didn't specify the title, right? So this one should be title. So this one should be title, and we'll go with the content, the text notification builder dot set content text, and you can use the same text here we did. Okay, once we are done with this, we can also set the auto cancelable to true. Say auto cancelable to true. So it will be cancel automatically, and also we can say now the final thing is to fire our notification. We need what? We need the this pending intent. We already have, we created the pending intent, so we use this notification builder to specify the intent where we created this one. So we didn't use this intent for now. We have to use that one to see the action when user tap on that specific notification. So build set content intent. You pass the intent where we created. And now we are ready to fire our notification. Once we use the last thing to here to implement is the notify method, right? So we use the notify method, and you can use pass the ID to here. You can, if you want, the ID, and also we can pass the notification builder dot build. I think it's okay to use this. And here, what the error? Notification builder, notify notification builder build. It's okay if you don't use this one too. So we need to build our notification first. So we use notification builder and we call the method called builder. So let's remove this and see. And once we're done, we can now finish our activity when the user will click that specific notification. Let's run it and see if it's working fine or not. Okay, let's now click on our button. The notification, the app will finished, but we are not receiving any notification here, right? Let's see, we don't have any notification here. So let's create what we already have before. So here, I think we need to build our notification first to notify. So we pass an ID, any ID to specify this specific notification, and we use the notification builder dot build. So this error, what does it mean? Expect the argument, but found too. We do have notification builder, and we set the content, the set auto, the icon, the small icon, and we use this notification compat builder, right? So we specify the this in the channel ID. Okay, I think it will not run if we continue with this. So what the error here, we specify the flag and we use the request code. We pass the intent, we use the context. I don't know what's wrong with today's code. Every code is coming up with the error. So we specify the builder version of SDK, and we specify the notification and the intent. We use the system notification service system. So that's what we have to use. And once we created that, we go with the create our channel for Android version of above 8, and we use the intent notification builder notify send content intent, right? Okay, so I pass this ID and notification builder dot build. I think this because we are not building. I can use here notification builder dot build, and let's remove this and rerun it. Let's finish. Okay, let's see the logcat. Caused by the error buffer overflow, no space. What it mean? because of we are calling this the main activity, get intent, get activity. So I think this one is get activity to use. We don't need to use the start activity. So since the notification by itself, it will start. Since it's also the same to be used to fire our activity, since it's the system service. And I don't think that is the error. We specify the version of greater than Oreo, and we specify get system service, notification manager, get system service, and notification service. And we specify the builder version, and we create this hello world, default importance, and our ID for this specification method, and we create this notification channel for our notification manager, and we use intent. So I don't think we have our so here, but let me open also at what I tried before. Who our ink font the lecture part for our day 5. We pass this, and here we have notification, new window, and let's see. Okay, so I passed the same way here. I did pass the notification. I started the notification, and let's run this one and see if we are getting the same notification. Now here we get the notification, but I don't know why we didn't get. Let's copy this line of code maybe and see if there is any change inside. And build this. And now we are receiving notification. But what's the problem here? We use build icon, right? So we can change this one now to this one to any message, whatever you like, world, and we can pass any content for our notification. Today will be our last day of this development shop. We can use this same content for our title and for our description. Let's rerun it. Now here you can see we are receiving notification. Here the icon of a speaker. If we scroll down our app, or we said the title, we said here the title is this one, and where we have to put. So here we can now it's firing our notification, so that here you can see the icon of our notification with our app name. So day 7 app, and here is the icon what we call we use the speaker icon here. So that's what here we are receiving. And our title for our notification is the hello world. We say the title, and the detail is here. So now we use this intent. Where is that? the intent here, we want to fire to our main activity. When the user click that specific notification, we plan to open this main activity. Since once our notification is clicked, we implemented this finish method so that it will close our application. That's what it did. And now when we tap on this application, on this notification, it will open up our app. When we click on it, so it will remove our app and it will fire notification here. So when you click it, it will open up our main activity. So this is all about. Takes a long time, but I think there's no anything difference where I used here, but I don't know why some codes were might keep popping up an error. So the same way we create the channel for Android version of 26, Android API level of 26 and above for notification channel, and for the rest we do by this way. Okay, if you have any question also you can ask. For now, I'll stop it here, and Simon will continue with the yesterday's challenge and also for today. Thank you.